Hi, welcome back. Another important session. It's been a long time having a detailed session. So, what is the topic today? Any person who would like to work in real time must know, learn, support daily how it works actually. Okay. So, it can be SAP industry or any software industry for that matter. Let's try to understand how exactly it works. Okay, what exactly the support? I have already done a couple of videos what is support and what kind of project it is. So in actual SAP terms we'll call it as annual maintenance. Okay, annual maintenance support, AMS they will call it as. So AMS can be like, for example, you have done the implementation, and after that, you have done the in that implementation last phase is go live, right? After go live, what is the story behind in it? There is something called hypercare period. Like I have told you already in my previous videos, you can find that one. What is the hypercare period? That means it generally like, whoever the implementation partner is there, they can able to support for, to habituate the system, or else after the cutover is done and the go live is done. So they would like to be with uh, the company for that you have an agreement, and the period will be generally like, it depends on the solution. Generally it will be there like, 25 days to 1 month. Sometimes it might be there 45 months and 3 months. It is cost effective from the customer and the service partner who has implemented this one. Okay, like this is how the hypercare period will be over. Once a hypercare period is over, the next moment is to give it to support, either the same implementation partner. For example, someone has for example, Accenture done implementation for Britannia. I'm just telling an example. Whether the client maybe belongs to Accenture or not, it doesn't matter. You try to understand this. So Accenture done implementation for Britannia client. Okay, probably that implementation and different phases might continue on a single stretch. They might have finished in 6 months or a single year. Okay, what are the part they have finished? For that you required a hypercare and maintenance. Once hypercare period is over by Accenture, then support might go to TCS or else Wipro or else IBM, any further service company, right? So for maintenance, it will go to another service company apart from your implementation partner. But what happens? It's like a bid. In olden days, what happens once you get a client actually, once you get a client, um, what they have done, like onboarded one implementation done, that was the time only, at the time of discussions for bidding. So support might not win the same implementation partner. Nowadays, competition increased like anything. The support maintenance might go to another company. There are various reasons for it. So not only the the quality of the solution, it has some other n number of reasons, like flexibility with the client and security with the client, or else most of the times if you go for bidding like Mindtree, Cognizant, tier 1 and tier 2 companies will be there. So maybe billing, pricing is the key. Most of the times pricing is the key. So you may think that the client is top notch in terms of the turnover. Sometimes he might only have a dependency on, what I would say, they will give to tier 2 and tier 3 companies also, or else they will lose the confidence, or else in terms of the presentation from sales and other folks. So most of the times in it works based on the relationships, how to win the bidding. Okay, so then once the annual maintenance is started, depends on like we probably will discuss what kind of support projects we have. Okay, in annual maintenance also, that might be like one company might stay with one client for few years, one service provider, and after that few years they will go, or else long term also, 10 years, 15 years also will be there. For example, if you take British Petroleum, it is with um IBM, and like it's a quite a long time, like 20 years or 30 years client. In the similar way, Certain customers have a withholding with based on the service or else relationships. It can be a number of reasons the customer won't leave the service provider that much easily. It depends. Different psychologies are there, but let's try to understand. So the topic is, once you get annual maintenance, so daily incident summary report will be there. Okay, it is at high level or in-depth detailing actually, monthly, weekly, or else fortnight and quarterly reports will be there. Okay, first you try to understand what is an incident actually. Okay, incident, suppose if you have some gap or else existing process, it is tweaked. If it is not working, it will be created in the form of the incident in one particular tool. I have already given what are all the frequently used tools, like service now, like HP, QC, or else different kind of tools I have already given you. Remedy, and different kind of tools will be there. What exactly it is? It is just like a software proof, like where you can able to update your details. For example, you are getting on one module, SD module, if you are getting some 300 incidents in a month, some 5 6 folks are working or 10 folks working. In the similar way, like in a month, like 2000 3000 incidents are there. Some global projects I have seen, I have worked one of the project in that. That huge incidents we used to resolve, like 10 folks, each person having a target of 10 incidents, 30 incidents, and in COVID it is getting increased to 40. In that, probably, like repeated some 15 to 25 is there. Sometimes you will have 15 complex incidents. It's not so easy to handle support without having an experience where exactly it is tweaked actually. I'm not giving the fear. That's where, if someone is working in pressure, that is one kind of experience, who wanted to get settled down in SAP industry or else any non-SAP industry also, irrespective of the technology. When it comes to SAP implementation, those people who are working from scratch, that is a different experience. Again, you cannot match support. And people are saying, someone who is working in support can able to work in implementation. Implementation who is worked can easily work in support. No, it's not like that. If you get one proper incident, it will try to stretch you like anything. I have seen, I worked on few incidents. It will take, like hours and hours and hours of time. So you are not alone. You people with you for severity incidents. Okay, so as long as you have the depth of basics, you can able to handle it. That is different story. So it is a long running session. We're going to discuss now how actually support works. I have done one best screenshot, which actually there in one of my project pro forma have prepared in my Excel. It's not the actual report document, like a sample document, so that you guys can better understand how the daily incident report looks like actually. Okay. Before that, let's getting into the uh, thing, like if you are not at subscribed, you can subscribe my channel. Okay, this is one thing I'm telling. Here I would like to tell, currently till today I'm holding 3571 students and 400 and plus successful reviews. And I have a course for SAP SD sales and distribution, which is detailed 88 hours. I'm just trying to add this video also over there. SAP S4 HANA Simple Logistics. If someone would like to see the future in S4 HANA, better get into this course as early as possible, because your complete XD01, XD02, XD03, everything won't be there. Those will be comes under umbrella of business partner actually. Okay, so so this is the thing. So I have, like few set of courses. If someone would like to learn, like pricing, they can able to get into this course. Okay, and this is a little advanced level. And SAP S4 HANA intercompany sales and consignment sale. Don't worry about these ratings. Nonsense people will be there. How much hard work we are doing, they don't care. That even I don't care. These all these ratings, but good people will give good rating. That is different story. So you look at this course. Actually, it should be out of 5 to be 5. Like some people will be there. I told you right now it is registered to 4.6 and this is 4.3. This is one of the key important course who'd like to getting into the real time. Okay, getting master to write a functional specification with RISE. Here, each and every section, 6.5 hours detailed. If you done this one course, if you done this one course, you can able to survive. You can able to speed up your work in real time. Either you are from SD, FSEO, PP, any module. Here I have given a few SD examples, but still you can try. If you are from FSEO consultant also, you can try. I have attached one template. You download the template. Please download the template. You write your own functional specification. Your drafting skills and your communication skills, everything is matters. Okay, your industry, I mean, like industry will teach you all these things. No worries. I'm also not that much perfect, but it's okay. Okay, let's all these are the links I'm just providing below of this video. If you want, you can subscribe. This is how you can help me out and you can help yourself for your knowledge. Okay, and I have few other courses also. SD rebates, total 14, around 13 to 12 to 14 courses are there in this. If you're really wanted to work for European market, have plans to get into Europe, this is the solution. You should know this is SD, and FI integration. This you can explain in real time also if you have confidence. This is 2.5 hours. Recently, I worked in one of my project actually. Shipment learning with transportation. If you want to learn basics, LE, not transportation module, separate module. This is in ECC LE. If you want shipping basics and older projects, only LE will be there. If you want to, you try this one also. Sometimes you will get one or two questions, even if you don't know transportation also. So whatever the course I have done, whatever the knowledge I have, I just kept here. Okay, so the all these are the business processes on S4 HANA I have recorded. So if you look at here, stock transfer, some courses for end users. I have done many courses actually. Probably you can try all these courses if you have time. So, okay. Now let's come to the actual topic. So we're going to have a little lengthy discussion. You can see this picture. You can identify that. Okay. So like what I would say, supporting each other. Okay. This is support. So now let's try to minimize. Okay, this is the place where I'm just trying to capture the things. Okay, now look at here. This is how the your report looks like. For example, in your project, not only SAP, it is you are working with different technologies like Salesforce, or also some other kind of EDI technologies. Okay, interfaces and everything. If you have this, then you will have the report looks like this. For example, this is daily incident summary report I have performed. For example, you have a client name over here. This is in Excel. It is in fully set up with colors. In real time, everything looks like neat because this is the common report for your clients and everyone whoever the stakeholders working for this. One person will be associated. Okay, what happens when you get in an incident? When you identified that one as an incident, like sometimes what happen, 99% what users will do, 99% users will try to what I would say, users directly log the incident. Okay, so sometimes user might not have knowledge which queue the incident supposed to send. Okay, sometimes finance relevant incident might be raised in SD queue. What happens if it is raised in SD queue? Nothing will happen. You talk to your team lead, or else you have a common group will be there. Okay, FI relevant group, you tell that you send an email and tell them, boss, this is relevant for finance, or else it is in integration, both we have to work together, but final decision or configuration or enhancement setup need to be done by you. Like that, uh, incident relevant discussions will happen with cross module certain times. So best example, if I tell you, like someone has done go live, but they forgotten to I mean, recently they have moved the change some other place, in implementation, you got it, but that GL account it is not created in production, or else the GL account is completely missing in configuration, or else a wrong GL account it is assigned. Such a cases you will get different incidents, depends on the severity and speed up actually. So then what happens, you must have to have a discussion, even if it is your account determination also, you must have to uh, have a close discussion with your cross module FI. In the similar way, third party, some purchase requisition is missing. Suddenly, user forcibly deleted, or else something has done because of automatic job like that. You will get bunch of incidents actually. Okay, if you look at here, so that will be created in the form of the incident from the user that will be assigned to you. Maybe like, for example, you are using one tool called service now. For example, you are using called tool called remedy. You will have an one account, like how you have Gmail account, in the similar way you will have an account. In that account they will assign incident to you. Once incident is assigned, sometimes you will get automatic trigger of email, or else next day morning you go there and you will check, or else you will have a daily meeting with your team lead. Okay, he will tell that, hey boss, when you are going to check, and when you are going to keep this in progress, or how you are going to work actually. First, when incident come, it will be open. When it is after some time, it will be changed to, you have to check and you have to keep it in progress. Sometimes the incident is not belongs to you, you can write a reason and you can keep it hold. It depends, it varies from organization to organization, because I have a vast support experience in one of the project. There I have seen different processes. The same process might not be there in your project also, it can be different, I'm telling you my friend. So first incident when it comes, it open. Once it is assigned, it is in progress, either your name or any one of your fellow colleague, or else maybe cross module. Sometimes SD incidents also might be missed and slipped into other queues like FI, PP. Sometimes the description and whatever the assignment and everything is correct, whatever the items they are choosing. Item means like, like for choosing that queue, they are choosing certain items, that everything is fine, but actual description is belongs to basis, or else AVAP or something like that, or else something related to some other technology also. So all these hangama will happens in your support track. That's what I'm telling my friends. So once incident is assigned, it is open after that in progress, and after sometimes it might have to take a decision. For example, if you raise the SAP note, it is pending with SAP, then you can write the same reason and you can keep it in hold. Probably for statuses, we might have one separate discussion, but you try to understand this. I'm just telling you how the work will go on, and your emails will flood with your email box in certain projects, global projects, or else complete Europe. Like, you will get n number of automated messages. So people are thinking at the time of learning outside SAP is so easy, then why he is paying so much of money? They are paying peanuts, literally peanuts, what should I, seeds, small seeds, and they will suck your blood. Don't worry, I'm telling you, it depends on the project. Actually, it happens. The whatever the experience happening to me, the same thing might not happen to you. Some people will have more parties and more enjoyment. A lot of stuff might happen. That is different story. Okay, with hard work, everything is works. Let it be. So now you see this heading is daily incident summary report. Okay, this is how the report look like. Hey, here I have removed the customer name, copyrights, and everything will come up. Of course, if I prepare this format in Excel also, maybe someone might have used the same thing. Okay, so let it be. So here the client name is there. Client name, you can imagine any one of your client who is projecting currently in your resume, or also if you are really working. And if you look at here, SAP. So you look at here, actual and expected. So total logged means like, how many incidents logged in the tool. All modules, SAP all modules, this is count. Don't think otherwise. So maybe like resolved till now, like, after financially started, or a quarterly, or else something, how many resolved, not daily. These are the resolved incidents 998. Probably sometimes it might happen put together all modules also. Okay, newly logged and till resolved, and probably expecting what is the expecting incident flow based on the reports coming days or else for today. Okay, so like this is fine. How many resolved also there, and how many expected to be resolved also will be there. Okay, maybe today or tomorrow, and again new incidents of what is logged actually. So this is logged expectation, no one cannot do it, that's why it is not applicable. And in the similar way I have shown you here, this is a pocket for your SAP. The same pocket you will have for Salesforce, the same pocket you will have for some other tool like any IBM tool, some other pocket we will have for any kind of technology for that matters actually. Java, .NET also might be work closely working with other cross modules also with SAP. So SAP is my module, then I put a more reflection over here. You can see this, some incident might be pending 30 to 40 days, even cross SLAs, 40 to 60, 15 incidents, 100 plus, even 100 days plus also will be there. That is called more queue. Even if it is more than that, backlog queue will be there. So like TAT, what exactly TAT? TAT means turnaround time. Turnaround time means what is the time calculated when you have a service level agreement between your customer and you to resolve an error. This is called, I have forgotten to keep the one actually. This is P1. P1 within a 4 hours. Whenever you get P1 priority one incident with severity high, then full banging. Everyone will join. They will leave their work most of the times. Parallel, if they are working, also they will join in on common call. Like it has a lot of impact. This is called less than 4 hours. That is called what do you call? You have to resolve that incident within 4 hours. If you are taking more time, then you are breached. That is called SLA breach. So more than 4 hours if you took, then you have to give justification. A lot of stories will be there. Your customer, for example, Britannia is holding Accenture or IBM. That Britannia, if they wanted to forgive you, they can forgive you. Generally they don't forgive, they will put a huge fine. Sometimes certain at times what happens, if they put a fine, it will be like your newspaper center column also, that much is there. Don't underestimate software consultants. Okay, I'm telling you, future consultants, if you should be confident enough to handle all this P1 and P2 incidents. Once you get the experience, you're not only leads, managers, basis managers, sometimes even your service provider directors, and from customer side big folks will join P1 and P2 incidents. Generally one system is live. Okay, so like every 4 months or 5 months, one or P2 is game. That is very good solution. Sometimes in a month also it will come. Sometimes it might be background job. Sometimes it might be some invoice is not created. For example, the effect of the invoice. For example, month end revenue is, for example, they're losing like 50 million, 60 millions. Then even if it is small issue, also this is the big gap for business. Then it will be like severity 1 and severity 2 incidents. Okay, so once you get P1 incident, you have to resolve like within 4 hours. Okay, current turnaround someone has resolved by today within 2 hours. So then generally SLA they are giving 8 hours. P2 means priority 2 incidents. So like you can take a little longer, but today itself you have to finish it. Sometimes these hours can vary. Sometimes this 4 hours might be 2 hours in certain SLAs. These 8 hours can be 4 hours, or else some 10 hours also, depends on the agreement what they have. Okay, and P3 generally 16 hours. Don't think that hours means when the incident came from the time it is calculating the shift or working hours also. Okay, like for example, if you take 16 hours, so you got P3 incident means, so you have a time to work. Today is 8 hours shift, then 2 days time is there. Okay, within 2 days you have to resolve. Generally it will be like 3 days or something like that, no issues. P4 72 hours. uh, how many can you divide by? days, 24 into 48, maybe it will come somewhere around, like, 4 days or something like that. Okay, don't worry about this. This is the same thing you are here. Sometimes depends on the technology also. This turnaround time varies actually. Okay, try to learn the terms actually, so you will get an habituate once you get into the real time. And incident, okay, completed time actually this is. So, like, this is the average. Sometimes actual essays based on this one it will be calculated here. This is the time. Okay, and SLA target, P1 for today 100%, P2 100%, P3 80%. They have given, like, if you try to do it with 80% of the time, then that is fine. 70% like that they have given. So SLA actuals 100%, 100%, this is good for service provider as well as the client also. So 97%, 97.5%. Sometimes what happens, so this will become like red or something like that. Okay, so if turnover time it is average, it is crossed, then it will be red actually. Don't worry about all these reports, actually this is done by your seniors. So, but being a team lead, you should know all those things. This is like, you can able to see this is SAP and technology and actual expected, and all these are the number of criteria for pending to resolve and all those things. Okay, I think you got right. So in this like most of the time, okay, or like high priority, medium priority, low priority will be there. Okay, P3 is medium, P4 is low. In high only, P1 P2 will be there. P1 is severity 1, P2 is severity 2. Okay, only time differs. The severity is, sometimes what happens if the severity incident also takes more time. It depends. A client wanted to leave, he can leave, but suddenly what happens, so you will get incidents like, P4 and P3. Okay, user might not know. He'll think that, you are working better. Certain time, if it is not resolved or configuration is relevant, then we had a discussion. If it is not moved, suppose suddenly you got some 2 3 holidays, what will you do? So live about responsible person. Some urgency is there, you left, otherwise why we have to think about other person privacy when he is has to work on holiday. Like backup is not there, what happens? So, like, this will P4 will become like P1 or P2. Certain times there is no response from service company who supporting the consultants from AMS team. They will rise severity also. For that also you have one team will be there. Don't think software industry is a joke. It has full setup. It has full setup. Please welcome. Okay, I'm just joking. Sometimes don't think otherwise. Professionals, beginners, okay. Okay, this is how your daily incident report works. The similar way, more or less like this, you will have this report plus you will have one sheet actually. Incident number assigned eh, to whom we assign the incident. Okay, description. Okay, severity and priority, current action, current status. I told you, right? Like open means it is not assigned. Assigned, in progress. Hold, maybe XYZ reason. Okay, and what do you call resolved? Okay, accepted and completed by users, so that you can able to do. Most of the times, the consultants, if they can, once incident open, if it is in progress, still taken to resolve, then automatically the tool sometimes either do auto completion after updating certain comments in your tool. Okay, or else it will be closed by some other person. Depends on month end's pressure. The team lead says that how much you can able to close it, that many incidents also will be there, and team lead head depends on the projects actually. Certain projects, what happens, you don't have, if you have this much big report also, certain technologies you may have in month 5 6 incidents only. So I'm showing actual perspective, what is the maximum complexity in a month or a day, how you can able to get it, that I have shown here. Okay, don't fear by all these things. If these many incidents, suppose like 300 incidents are there, in that maybe for SAP SD only one incident might be there, remaining it might be belongs to some job failures or some other things also there. So sub 10 incidents means four people are working, 4 into 2 8, that is sufficient. So your pressure is low, right, for that day. This is how annual maintenance support project works. I think you have some idea. Boss, I'm telling you, please like this video if you like it. I don't know who is stopping you. Don't be rigid, be open and do something, like, do comment. If you don't understand something, you ask some questions. One real-time consultant, not only me, like few people were coming back and wanted to share our experience with you. If you are trying to hesitate, then no one can help you in this world actually. Ask us, ask us, demand us, will help you. If it is not possible, we'll tell you. If it is other way, also we'll suggest you. Okay. Okay. Anyhow, I think we had a good session about how support works. It's not like other video telling like, high, low, medium and all. So I have done some hard work for this. Please respect and give uh, some likes, and try to share this to few other people, so that I'll get some subscribers. That's how I can build. So anyhow, so tech channels don't have revenue. At least we wanted to see more people who, if they are getting in, we are happy, like the job what we are performing. So anyhow, that's all for today. Thank you so much. I wish you all the best. More important, this one. Jai Hind. Thank you all. Bless you.